Who shaped the destiny of nations? Whose name echoes through centuries? Whose shadow looms large over the landscape of history? Napoleon Bonaparte. The very mention of his name evokes images of battlefield smoke, the grandeur of empire, and a legacy that continues to fascinate. Welcome to Lexopedia, a universe of knowledge where we explore the lives of those who have shaped our world. Today we journey back in time to uncover the meteoric rise of Napoleon Bonaparte, a man who rose from humble beginnings to become the Emperor of France. Fasten your seatbelts, as we're about to embark on a thrilling adventure through the life and times of one of history's most captivating figures. Here at Lexopedia, we believe that everyone deserves access to engaging and insightful knowledge. We transform complex narratives into captivating journeys, making learning an exciting adventure. Join us as we delve into the past, unearthing stories of influential figures like Napoleon, exploring their lives, their times, and their impact on the world we live in today. Our mission is to make knowledge accessible and enjoyable for everyone. So, whether you're a history enthusiast or simply curious about the past, Lexopedia is your portal to a universe of captivating stories and fascinating facts. Let's dive in. Born Napoleon Bonaparte on the rugged island of Corsica in 1769, Napoleon's early life was a far cry from the opulent palaces he would later inhabit. Corsica, an island known for its stunning beauty and fiercely independent people, played a pivotal role in shaping young Napoleon's character. His family, while not impoverished, belonged to the minor nobility. Napoleon, a bright and ambitious child, received a scholarship to study at the prestigious Brienne military school in mainland France. It was here, amidst the strict discipline and rigorous training, that the seeds of his military genius were sown.
I excelled in mathematics, history, and military strategy. I devoured books on military history, studying the tactics of great conquerors like Alexander the Great and Julius Caesar.
The French Revolution of 1789 erupted when Napoleon was a young artillery officer, forever changing the course of his life and France's destiny. The storming of the Bastille marked the beginning of a new era, one filled with both chaos and opportunity. France was in turmoil, its monarchy crumbling under the weight of social unrest and economic inequality. The streets were filled with protests and the air was thick with the cries for change and revolution. Napoleon, a fervent supporter of the revolution's ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity, quickly climbed the ranks, proving himself a brilliant and audacious military commander. His dedication to the revolutionary cause and his tactical genius set him apart from his peers.
The revolution provided a stage for Napoleon's ambition and military talent to shine, propelling him towards destiny. His ability to inspire his troops and his innovative strategies made him a standout figure in the revolutionary army. His strategic brilliance became evident in the Siege of Toulon in 1793. This critical battle showcased his ability to think several steps ahead of his enemies, where he, at the young age of 24, devised a cunning plan to recapture the strategically vital port city from British and Royalist forces. His meticulous planning and fearless execution were key to the victory. His success at Toulon made him a national hero, earning him recognition and rapid promotion. The young officer's rise was meteoric, and his name began to be spoken with reverence and awe throughout France.
A general's gambit, mastering the battlefield. Napoleon's military genius lay not only in his bravery, but also in his innovative approach to warfare. He understood the importance of speed, maneuverability, and decisive action, often catching his enemies off guard with his audacious tactics.
One of his most celebrated campaigns was the Italian campaign of 1796–97, where he led a young and inexperienced French army to victory against the mighty Austrians. He used a combination of speed, deception, and flanking maneuvers to outwit his opponents, securing a string of impressive victories.
Napoleon's victories in Italy cemented his reputation as a military genius and sent shockwaves through the courts of Europe. He was no longer just a talented general, he was becoming a force to be reckoned with. The architect of power, from consul to emperor. By 1799, France was weary of political instability and yearned for strong leadership. The country was in desperate need of a unifying figure who could bring order and stability. Napoleon, returning from his campaigns as a conquering hero, seized the opportunity. His military successes had made him immensely popular.
He orchestrated a bloodless coup d'etat, known as the Coup of 18 Brumaire, which was a turning point in French history, and established himself as first consul of France. Cunning and ambitious, Napoleon consolidated his power, establishing a new government and legal system that centralized authority in his hands. His reforms were sweeping and transformative.
He implemented a series of reforms, including the Napoleonic Code, a comprehensive legal system that is still the basis for civil law in many countries today. This code ensured equality before the law and secured property rights. In 1804, driven by his boundless ambition and fueled by the adoration of the French people, Napoleon crowned himself Emperor of the French in a grand and symbolic ceremony, solidifying his grip on power and ushering in the era of the First French Empire. His reign marked the beginning of a new chapter in European history. Europe at his feet, the Napoleonic Wars. This period was marked by a series of intense and transformative conflicts that reshaped the continent. Napoleon's ambition knew no bounds. His vision for a unified Europe under French dominance drove him to pursue relentless military campaigns. Now emperor, he embarked on a series of military campaigns known as the Napoleonic Wars that engulfed Europe in over a decade of conflict. These wars saw unprecedented levels of mobilization and innovation in military tactics.
His armies, known as the Grande Armée, were a formidable force, famed for their discipline, training, and unwavering loyalty to their emperor. They were a symbol of French military prowess and a testament to Napoleon's leadership. From the sun-drenched battlefields of Spain, where guerrilla warfare tested their resolve, to the icy plains of Russia, where the harsh winter and vast distances challenged their endurance, Napoleon's military campaigns left an indelible mark on the geography and history of Europe. Each battle was a testament to the strategic genius and the relentless ambition of Napoleon.
His victories at Austerlitz, Jena, and Friedland humbled Austria, Prussia, and Russia, redrawing the map of Europe. These triumphs solidified his reputation as one of history's greatest military commanders, and establishing France as the dominant power on the continent. However, Napoleon's ambition also proved to be his undoing. His invasion of Russia in 1812, driven by hubris and a desire to crush his enemies, ended in catastrophic defeat. The harsh winter, logistical failures, and fierce resistance decimated his Grande Armée, marking the beginning of his downfall. A legacy beyond battles, law, reform, and legacy. While Napoleon's military exploits are legendary, his legacy extends far beyond the battlefield. He was a complex figure, a man of contradictions, a ruthless conqueror who was also a visionary reformer.
Napoleon's reforms transformed French society, modernizing its legal system, administration, and education. The Napoleonic Code, still in use in various forms in many countries today, standardized French law, emphasizing meritocracy and equality before the law. He reformed the French educational system, established the Bank of France, and patronized the arts and sciences. Napoleon's impact on France and Europe's political, social, and cultural landscape continues to resonate today. His story is a testament to the power of ambition, the allure of glory, and the enduring impact of one man on the course of history.
The tide turned setbacks and exile. Napoleon's empire, built on military victories, began to crumble. The disastrous invasion of Russia in 1812 marked a turning point. The Grande Armée, decimated by the Russian winter and relentless attacks, limped back to France, a shadow of its former glory.
Sensing weakness, Napoleon's enemies, emboldened by his setbacks, formed a new coalition against him. The tide had turned, and Napoleon faced overwhelming odds. Defeated at the Battle of Leipzig in 1813, Napoleon abdicated and was exiled to the island of Elba off the coast of Italy.
The final act, Waterloo and the end of an era. Exile could not contain Napoleon's ambition for long. In 1815, he escaped Elba, returning to France to reclaim his throne. His return sparked a wave of excitement and support, but his reign was short-lived.
The 100 Days Campaign, as it was known, culminated in the Battle of Waterloo on June 18, 1815. Facing a combined British and Prussian army led by the Duke of Wellington, Napoleon's forces were decisively defeated, marking the end of his reign and the era of the First French Empire. Exiled once more, this time to the remote island of St. Helena in the South Atlantic, Napoleon lived out his final days as a prisoner of the British.
Join the Lexopedia revolution. Napoleon's story is just one of the countless captivating tales waiting to be discovered in the Lexopedia universe. We invite you to delve deeper into history, explore the lives of those who have shaped our world, and expand your horizons with engaging and insightful content. Support Lexopedia and become part of our mission to make knowledge accessible and enjoyable for everyone. Subscribe today and embark on your own journey of discovery. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Napoleon Bonaparte's extraordinary life.